Okay. If you are a small business owner in a HVAC or any type of trade space or anything like that, I'm going to walk you through some areas you can probably use AI to help you in your business while I attempt to do dishes. So I am Connor, and I have been using AI to run and grow my business for the last little bit. I made a voice calling software, which is one of the first places that you as a business can implement AI to help fill the cracks. When people think of voice AI, they typically just think of like, hey, I want to have this robotic thing pick up the phone, and you're worried about like what happens if you lose your software or lose your customer or it says the wrong thing. And nowadays that's not too much of a problem because of evals and guardrails. So you can basically set up a very strict set of rules on what an agent is allowed to do and say over the phone, and require approvals for it, which is what we have in Kai Calls. Now, the second thing that a small business owner can automate in their system is email triage and customer service requests. So typically, this has been something that's been going on for a while in more enterprise areas, and I'm sure a lot of you have seen it when you have your support systems and where it'll automatically tag it, categorize it, and do what it does. Now you can string that across and send follow-up messages when tasks are completed, or have something automatically booked on your calendar, or have an event. Maybe something that I've really seen is meeting transcriptions auto summarizing into tasks in a CRM for a system. So let's say you have a weekly get together with your crew. If one of you records on your phone, or you have it over Google Meets or anything like that, then you can instantly have it turn into a task list for your company, which is way nicer than having to go into your CRM and update it or add a task list or anything like that to your to-do list. Like having to-dos automatically created based on meetings that are verified as yes or no is one of the biggest life hacks I think that I've seen in the small business space. Next is email and customer service triage, and operations logistics, and basically proposals, invoicing, operations, right? You, as a single business owner, have a ton of stuff going on. You have probably 20 different systems, and you're trying to leverage all of them while grow your business and do the job and make sure your people are showing up and leading them all over the place. So one of the big things that I have AI do is help me manage a lot of those and put it into one consolidated channel. For me, it's Discord. For some business owners, it's Slack. For some, it's text. And for some, it's call. Some, it's email. And basically, you can have an AI sum up everything that's been going on in your day across all of your businesses, across your business, across all your departments, and just send you a little note like saying, hey, this is what's happened today. It can read, depending on what systems you're hooked up with, your inventory systems. It can read all of those, which saves you a lot of time from hopping into one system, into another system, into another to ask simple data. Now, asking is one of the areas where AI helps, reporting and asking. But for a small business owner, there's oftentimes a lot of doing existing systems. So I think, like, again, as a small business owner, and I'm not just talking about I'm talking about the business owners who really feel like they're struggling with their time because they know what needs to be done, but they're just not at the point where they can maybe bring on that extra hand, or they brought on that extra hand and it just hasn't worked out for them. So in a lot of these cases where you might be thinking, oh, I could go hire a VA, or I could go hire basically a VA. In any situation where you might hire a VA, you can probably use AI now. So if you're a business owner who is looking being like, oh, I should probably get a VA. If you have the exact instructions for how you would have a VA work or operate to complete a task, because you have it SOP'd out, you can most likely have a agent do it. Might be a little difficult depending on like what you're trying to do, but I have found that 90% of tasks that I used to hire VAs for, I literally have Claude, Hermes, or Codex or whatever just do it. Like, to give you an example, one of the big annoying things when you have a company is setting up. I just asked it to go do it, and it got there. It took a little bit longer than I would like, but like, it's pretty nice to have agents be able to handle a lot of the busy work for you. And this agentic coding and agentic world is something that I think that a lot of people are going to start to get really impressed by over the next few months. I'm starting to see a lot of business owners take advantage of just the ability to command the systems how they want, the ability to engineer systems and people how they want. I think a lot of people are wasting money on token spend trying to recreate workflows that have been priced in and work in the name of efficiency. But I do think that once you figure out some of these workflows, then it can speed up your life. And some workflows that I've been seeing sped up a lot are around design, and it's not necessarily in the way that you might think, where you talk about people creating AI images and creating AI videos and AI movies and everything like that. I think that people who are simply